Hey.
Hi-oh.
Guess what?
Oh, you had it down?
Nope, the mic was on the entire time.
You're kidding. We're going out the way we went in.
Steve kind of turned red.
Oh, that's just my heart beating like a crazy person.
What did we talk about there?
Well, the archive of this show is going to be great. You know what? My headphones are too fucking loud, too.
Oh, now they're too loud, huh? I sound way too loud. Maybe I gotta step back a little from the mic, obviously. How's that sound? I turned yours down.
No, yeah. No, I know. I'm still stuck on that mic being on the entire time thing. Out of curiosity, pull up the stat thing.
Oh. This one here.
Anyway. I'm Steven Steele.
I'm Stack the Ripper.
And you're listening to Metalocity, and we are live, loud, and...
We've been live for a while, actually.
We've been live. And loud.
Moderately loud. Authentication failed.
Of course.
Right?
We've already been booted from the system.
Heard what you said.
Every word. They're going straight to hell.
Let's try this again.
Damn, now we're all sitting here talking shit about...
About what? I don't know what you're talking about.
You fully know, dude. It was your idea. Now let me drink this gentleman's Jack that I've been sitting here sipping on that everybody clearly knows that I have. Wait, what did you just...
Hey, look.
Oh, thank God. One fucking time I'm glad nobody's fucking tuning in. I hope this is right. We scared everybody off already.
What the fuck? Click. Yeah.
These guys are all talking about doing wax and fucking drinking shots and hooking up and shit.
That's a normal day for me.
Did we talk shit about somebody else that I'm not aware of?
Not that I know of.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Goody.
I was wondering if I should start apologizing now or if I could wait till the end of the show.
Start shooting out a mass text.
Yeah, I was wondering why the volume sounded so low.
Hey, you know.
I can only imagine.
I still seem way too loud.
That's alright. I don't think we're offending the server any.
Well, you know, I might as well go ahead and do some...
Fuck you, server. Our number one fucking fan.
Has been for a while. Sir?
You know, the funny thing is we were going to try a new theme-based show tonight where we were going to stick on some topics. Sorry, that's the gentleman's Jack talking. We may still try to do that, but right now we're just kind of flustered, I think.
I
Surprised as fuck?
We give no fucks.
That's right, we give no fucks. No fucks are given on this point.
0 fucks given. Actually, that was a pretty good fucking Extinction
God.
Lord song.
The what?
The Extinction Lord song.
Yeah, great song, uh-huh. I'm just kidding, yeah, that was... So today is Dimebag's birthday.
Who?
And I'm sure between us rambling about shit, you probably heard some Pantera in the background.
Now, keep in mind this refreshes every minute or so. Every 80 seconds, 90 seconds. So it hasn't refreshed yet.
So it started off with 100 and dropped down to
0. And then we could be gaining them right now.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to cross my fingers. That was fucked up that happened like that. That might be the worst debacle we've had fucking ever.
No. Talking about what? Wait, what?
It could have been way fucking worse.
That's true.
I'm all, how about that farm sex, guys? Who's for it?
Necro Beastie.
We didn't have hogs last time.
Hey, look, we had 6 new likes this week on our Facebook.
Yep. And tomorrow we'll have 10 new unlikes. It'll just work itself out. I don't know what the point is turning down the background music now. That awkward moment.
Wondering if you had to fucking apologize. That was a good one, though. Crap. No, I wanted to like that. Sure.
Anyway, fuck everybody. I don't give a fuck. I only give a fuck about this drink in front of me and things that I can control immediately. Like whether I click the buttons or not. Oh, well, I guess I can't control the music. Let's get into some metal. We'll be right back.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? We are back live and loud right here on Metalocity. We're kicking it up for Dimebag's birthday.
Hell yeah.
So you've been hearing some Pantera. And in fact, you might have just heard some tracks off Metal Magic.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You went that far back, huh?
I did.
Nice.
Oh, no, my bad. That's actually coming up. That's a Gentleman's Jack talking. I just threw out a spoiler.
Metal Magic, that was their first album with Phil, right?
I don't know, but it was pretty rough.
Yeah, it's a pretty glam-tastic album. Well, they were still glam the first album they had, Phil. And then they completely changed their fucking style for Cowboys. Which was right around the time you saw them.
Definitely. You know, when I saw him way back in the old days gone past, they were just not real house band. They were just playing the circuit, is a better way to put it. They were playing with a band called 24/7 Spies, and I had never heard of them before. And I was like, who is this band Pantera? What a weak name. It's never going anywhere.
Lame.
I was wrong.
Well, it wasn't in the name, though.
Yeah, they could have come up with a more metal name, I guess.
They could have, but, it worked for them.
Like Skull Crusher or...
Then they'd have to really deliver, and they were kind of glam. By that point, they had established their name.
That's true. Skull Crusher and Metal Magic probably wouldn't have been very good.
Probably not. And there was a couple of tracks off that album that I was like, what in the hell? That's very poisonish sounding. You busy over there?
Yeah, I am, actually.
I'm
having good times, dude. Fuck the show.
As we all know, that the first lineup, actually, technically the first few lineups of Pantera didn't pan out as well as the final lineup did.
Oh, that's right. They didn't really hit a lot of success until Cowboys from Hell, I would say. Metal Magic and anything that predated that.
Projects in the Jungle.
Right. Probably not so popular. I mean, because they were kind of coming into a market that was dying, as far as the glam rock scene of the 80s.
Big time.
So it just didn't work out. But it sounds like, it worked out in the long run.
Sounds like? I would have to say so. I mean, he's got legions and legions of fans that are still discovering his music.
No, it's people it just follow him because he's a name. He became not a guitar player, but a name. It's like, oh, Dimebag. Oh, shit, Dimebag.
And there's also kind of a discrepancy I've found over the origin of how he became Dimebag.
Who do you think is a better guitar player, Dimebag or Randy Rhoads?
Oh my God, you did not just say that.
My brain just fucking melted a little bit right there, and my heart skipped a beat. Dick. You son of a bitch. Wow, dude, we didn't really get to see all of Randy Rhoads' potential, really.
Well, we saw a good chunk of it. If you listen to the tribute album of his live performances,
but
that's just the skill.
He still
that was
only
on
did
his,
one album with
Blizzard of Oz.
Because it was Jakey Lee and then someone else that filled in.
Perhaps.
Well, time to do some research. Always happen to do this, don't we?
Well, while we're doing that, why don't I take another poll off this Gentleman's Jack?
Good swig there.
Because I'm a gentleman and I ain't doing jack.
You're a gentleman, Jack. Jizz.
Whoa.
Get you a pull off that fucking half glass of Gentleman Jack.
Let me hit some of this pineapple Shasta soda. Wash that down.
Oh, really? You're going for the fucking endorsement, huh? Oh, well, he was... Randy Rhoads was in Quiet Riot briefly.
Well, that's right. I think he was actually one of the founding members of Quiet Riot, wasn't he?
Yeah, at age 16.
Damn.
Rhoads and Garney formed the band Little Women.
So for you fans out there who are Quiet Riot fans, you know, I hope you feel old like I do. Because I remember when Quiet Riot was the shit.
Quickly became one of the most popular acts in the 80s.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. But
It was all about
late 70s.
Quiet Riot, Rat, you know, bands like that.
I don't think he didn't release any albums with Quiet Riot though. He just formed the band and then split.
Yeah, I mean, well, when you get an invite from Ozzy Osbourne to join the Ozzy Osbourne band, you're like,
especially directly after Black Sabbath.
It turned in from Quiet Riot to Quiet Son. I ain't gonna help you out anymore. I just got called from Ozzy
directly after Ozzy got booted out of Sabbath because he was looking for the next big fucking guitarist to really showcase his shit.
Because you can figure he had, you know, some compensation to make up for. You know, he's like, oh shit, I just got booted from Black Sabbath. You know, the Elvis Presley version. I would say, I'm gonna make sure I say it correctly, that Black Sabbath is to heavy metal what Elvis Presley was to rock and roll.
You did it. I'm proud of you.
See, it just took a couple shots. And leaving the mic on at the beginning of the show, that always helps.
You know, get you motivated.
That way I say some shit that I regret later, you know.
Let's see here. Oh, I guess he did record Quiet Riot 2 with Quiet Riot.
Whoa, going way back to 1977.
Oh, okay, look, Diary of a Madman and Blizzard of Oz.
Oh, duh. I should have known that. Diary of a Madman, of course.
So, yeah, he recorded 2, and then an EP, Mr. Crowley Live, and they have a tribute.
Yeah, tribute. Diary of a Madman, great fucking album. Blizzard of Oz, great fucking album.
Okay, dude. Let's see.
That shit was genius.
Well, he was a virtuoso. He was going to quit Ozzy to go back to school to teach at his mom's.
Dude, nobody quits Ozzy. Now I'm thinking it was an inside job.
That's kind of what a lot of people think.
Ozzy was like, nobody quits Ozzy.
Well, think about it.
Ozzy quits you.
He was going to quit. He hated airplanes. What the fuck was he doing in an airplane?
They were holding his family hostage and said, get on the airplane, motherfucker.
I'm telling you, man. Maybe they told him
I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going to throw it out there.
Maybe they told him they were 2 pounds of coke on the fucking airplane.
He didn't seem like like a cokehead kind of guy.
Long fingernail, big time. He got into it when he was with Ozzy.
Well, I could see that. I'm surprised he didn't start snorting ants and eating bat heads.
Well, that was already been done. He didn't, you know.
Well, but, you know, you learn through your peers. He's like, well, Ozzy did it. Maybe I should do it too. Imagine if Randy Rhoads was still alive today. And Dimebag. Would they form a supergroup? Both of them on guitar?
Well, more than likely. You know, why wouldn't they? Well, okay, so 3 really good friends. Zakk Wylde, Dimebag, and Kerry King. Never jammed together. All
Kerry King is lucky to be on that fucking list.
No, they were good friends. And actually, Dimebag is quoted as saying one of his influential / favorite tunes was At Dawn They Sleep. So, which my favorite version of that is on the Live Intrusion DVD or VHS tape.
Meh.
But it sounds much heavier because it was recorded with more modern equipment. And in the breakdown part of it, Tom Araya standing there yelling "kill" for like a good 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's my ringtone. Just kill. So yeah, I mean, those 3 never got a chance to jam together in the same room.
No, they did not.
That's fucking odd to me. That seems a little odd.
You can't have too many roosters in the hen house, I guess.
I mean, never even just jammed with each other? Not even like fucking kicking back and all 3 of them?
I'll take it a step further. Did they ever even meet each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually the guitar that Kerry King did for Dimebag was
right,
Martini
Pantera
glass
and Slayer, right? I
It
saw
had
them
a-
both together, so clearly they must have known each other.
Kerry King was featured on Goddamn Electric off the Reinventing the Steel album.
I'm gonna throw it out there. Kerry King is an overrated guitar player.
Yeah, well,
I just said some shit.
yeah, well, it's your opinion. It might be the wrong opinion, but it's still your opinion.
He's not the best or the
No,
most
dude,
technical.
he has got almost the same exact solo or the same formula for the solo for a good portion of
But
his
you know what
fucking
Slayer has is
intensity.
intensity. That's a good way to put it. You know, and they're more respected for it today, you know, because they were bringing it back when nobody else was bringing it.
They wanted to be the heaviest and the craziest at the time. They were.
No, I don't know about that.
Who do you think was heavier or crazier than Slayer in 1980? Well, they formed in 81. 83 is when...
Who do I think was more crazy in '83? You know what? I don't know.
Metallica, Anthrax.
They were just emerging on the scene. I mean, as far as blowing up, you know,
Slayer didn't
Metallica
really
was
blow
already
up until
known.
86, and that was Master of Puppets.
Right.
In 86, I can't even remember what Anthrax album was coming out in 86. Probably fucking...
I think what really helped Slayer was the Seasons in the Abyss album.
The 91 album? 90 album? 1990?
Well, because they were popular, you know, I remember when South of Heaven came out. That's how old I am. And,
87.
everybody was like totally into it.
Well, they were totally
but
into it
they
because the previous release was Rain and Blood, and that's the one that put them on the fucking map. 86.
Right, for the beginning of a cultish following. But I don't think they, you know, because they didn't have any videos or anything. But when they came out with Seasons in the Abyss, all of a sudden they started having videos, and they started getting out there. More people started hearing about them. So that's why I think that album might have been the one that really put them up to another level. Because, you know, with Rain and Blood, was there any videos?
No.
No,
There was.
so.
I think the first video came with the song Seasons.
I think so. Personally, my favorite album, it's hard to choose between Rain and Blood and South of Heaven, but those two are in the top 1 and 2.
They only have 6 music videos, by the way.
Depending on my mood, it's, you know, more often than not, South of Heaven.
I would have, because that's the album that I first heard Slayer with, I'd have to say Seasons in the Abyss for me, but that's just due to age constraint. I was 10, 11 almost.
Right. Damn, I remember when Season of the Abyss came out, I was like already in high school.
I remember.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I was in like 8th grade or some shit.
I remember going to, I think our first concert, going to see Slayer, Unnamed Source and I, was the Diablos and Music Tour.
No, Steve, you got that way wrong. I was in like 7th grade.
No, because I was in 8th grade.
Let's see, I would have been 10.
Yeah, Haystack's more right with his...
Because
and
91
you're
is when
about
they
the
came
same
out.
age as Haystack. so-
91 came out as Decade of Aggression, and that's 10 years.
Right.
So, 90, you would have been 15,
Yeah.
I would have been 10, and he's just a month behind me.
So, you youngsters, you don't know shit about shit. Back in my day, that's what metal was all about. Because you know what? I can say this with
Literally.
all honesty. Back in my day, metal was distinct. There was a distinction. If you listen to Slayer, you knew you were listening to Slayer. If you listen to Anthrax, you knew you were listening to Anthrax. You know, nowadays
Well,
you
yeah,
can
they
listen
had
to a
two
lot of
very
bands.
distinct, different sounds.
Exactly.
In
But now-
1986,
that's
okay,
my whole point.
1986 or
My whole point. Because nowadays you can listen to a band and not really be sure who you're listening to because it sounds like somebody else. Done. Thank you. Case closed.
I don't. There's a lot of bands out there that sound cookie cutter and similar, yes, but
Most bands, 90% of them.
I mean, like Shadows Fall, you know when you're listening to a Shadows Fall song. Lamb
Maybe.
of God, it really.
No, you know what? Lamb of God, Kill Switch. You know what?
Well, see, Lamb of God has changed their drum sound on just about every fucking album they've had.
The best thing that happened to Lamb of God is
Kill
dude
Switch.
getting locked up and because I'm not the hugest Kill Switch fan.
Neither am I.
But the best thing that happened to Lamb of God was dude getting locked up in a prison in Chechnya
In the Czech Republic.
or in
not
Czech Republic. I meant one of those fucking places.
Okay, so 1990, Persistence of Time for Anthrax.
Yep, that was huge for them.
I thought Among the Living was more.
Oh, that was huge
their
for them too.
breakout, like their breakout.
Oh yeah, they were already out by Persistence of Time.
Let's see, Persistence of Time. In My World. That's one of my favorite Anthrax songs right there. In My World.
Nobody cares what's your favorite Anthrax song.
They don't. I know.
Fuck your favorite Anthrax song. It sucks. What is it
probably
now?
does. In My World.
Okay, that's my least favorite now.
By the way, fuck you.
I just want to make sure I hated the right song.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good album, but
I've heard better.
yeah. Really have. Like I said, Among the Living I thought was probably...
Oh, I think so too. That was definitely a better album.
Spreading the Disease was really damn good, though,
Spreading
too.
the Disease was good. You know what the problem with Anthrax is? That it seemed like they were always trying to keep up with Megadeth and Metallica. Like, there'd be a Metallica record, there'd be a Megadeth record, there'd be a Slayer record. In that order. Always.
Well, now we're coming out with a Maiden Slayer on the same day, almost.
Well, we don't count Maiden because they're European metal, so they're not on that. Maiden's in their own category.
Sorry, my bad.
Let's get into some metal magic with Pantera right now. What's up, everybody? We are back live and loud in the almost second half of the show. I'm Steven Steele.
I'm Stack the Ripper.
And you're tuning into Metalocity Live.
Hell yes. On Dimebag's birthday.
So what's up, everybody? We are talking about, indeed, we were talking about Dimebag Darrell's birthday being today.
Or would have been today.
Oh, fair enough.
Shit, how old was he? He would have been 49? I think. Born in 66?
Right? Well, I don't know, somewhere.
Something like that.
I had a couple shots of Gentleman's Jack, so my math isn't too sharp right about now.
You're not doing too good on your gazindas right now.
And I'm about to finish up this last shot right here.
That was like 4 shots in one glass.
What? No.
That was a true Dimebag way.
Well, I'm throwing tribute. I party like how the best metal partiers partied.
That's probably a fair assessment right there with that fucking half glass of Jack that you poured.
I'm trying to be on the Hollywood Vampire Crew. What's up?
That's a fucking tough list to get on right there. But
Oh, it is, because I couldn't drink that much.
you would probably get alcohol poisoning.
I'm surprised those dudes are still alive. What? How did Johnny Depp get on that fucking list?
Oh, you used to fucking party.
So, for everybody who doesn't know about Hollywood Vampires, they are an all-star band featuring Alice Cooper.
I think Johnny Depp is in it, but that
Yeah,
just
he's on a
like...
guitar. No, he is, actually. I listened to
he
how they
is.
recruited him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were actually at a club, and he was playing with like some guys, and they started like heckling him and throwing out songs for him to play, and he started pelting them out as they were requesting them.
No shit.
So they're like, "We got to get this guy."
They're all, well, fuck. You're hired? That's
He's all,
fucking fine.
"I'm Johnny fucking Depp, motherfuckers.
What the fuck?
I'm on blow."
Oh, shit. It's funny because it's true.
Well, I know. I mean, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying how it is.
I'm just talking some shit.
Wait, is it talking shit if it's the truth? Motherfucker was on some blow.
It's spitting the truth in your eyes, but you know what I mean? Talking shit. And one man's trash, right?
So, you know what I did for the next song list coming up? We decided to play a Megadeth song that Megadeth won't play anymore.
So, Steve can now proudly say,
Yeah.
Megadeth won't play it, but I will.
I'll play The Conjuring. No fucking problem. Dave Mustaine won't play it, but that's because he's not metal as I am.
I believe your quote at the beginning of when we were first starting to talk about that was proper. Dave Mustaine, he's a punk bitch. Fuck that asshole.
Who cares about Megadeth anymore? They're just
who?
hanging on to relevance, hanging on by a small thread.
Mega pussy is what I say.
And I mean, I hate to talk shit about Megadeth because I used to be a huge fan, but watching a band that you like deteriorate and trying to hang on, by putting out super political, controversial
I was
albums.
always a Metallica over Megadeth fan.
Oh, well, I think the fans would agree with you. But you
What
can't
about you?
just have... Well, first
Up
I liked
until
Metallica,
91?
and then I liked Megadeth, and then I liked Anthrax, and then I liked Testament. Pretty much the big four. I'm sorry, not the big four. The Clash of the Titans tour.
Yes. Oh, wasn't Alice in Chains on there too?
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
They were the opener band.
Actually, they were heavy enough to be on that tour.
Right, because it was their first album, and they were still doing like Man in the Box and shit.
No, Man in the Box came way after. Good thing I still have Wikipedia.
We'll look that up on a talk break. I mean, on a music break.
Yeah, the Clash of the Titans tour was. You went to that too, didn't you?
I did. Phoenix,
Son
Arizona.
Of a bitch.
I was out in the heat.
Son of a bitch.
Anybody who could take a concert in Phoenix, Arizona is metal in my book. It doesn't even matter what concert you're seeing.
I would have to agree with that one. Just because it's fucking
Ridiculous.
Africa hot out there.
Turning into the Middle East. I think I threw out there one time, and this was a few weeks back. I don't know if I brought it up, but it was 165 in Iran.
What?
165 Fahrenheit degrees.
That
Did you know people could live under those conditions?
No.
I didn't. Imagine. I feel bad
without
now.
air conditioning.
I'm like bitching because it's almost 100.
I feel bad for the soldiers that are out there, but you know, what I mean, like,
yeah.
I don't feel bad for them. Like, you know,
like,
if it's 160
fuck,
fucking 5 degrees and you got nothing but sandals and robes on, start fucking walking to
It's
a
no
cooler
wonder.
fucking
Yeah.
location.
No wonder we went in that war, huh? We're sending a bunch of dudes over there who are used to our climate. We go over there and they're like, "Fuck this war, I'm out."
Fuck this asshole.
It's 165 degrees outside, motherfucker. You want me to go out there in the heat?
That's like one of the most inhabitable places in the States is
That's why
Death
it's the most
Valley.
patriotic thing you can do.
What
is
the
to-
fuck? What's the highest temperature that Death Valley's ever had?
I don't think anywhere close.
Nowhere near 100.
The thing about Death Valley is the elevation is so far below sea level.
Holy
I think that's
crap.
one of the
Okay, now
anomalies of place.
that I'm going to have to look up, dude. Fucking Death Valley has got some ridiculous heat numbers to it, but never near fucking 165. It's 282 feet below sea level, which you had stated.
Damn, that's
134 on July 10th, 1913.
oh yeah. There comes that background music again. Let's turn that shit up. Background music, motherfucker. Fuck background music.
Yeah, dude, 134. That's pretty fucking hot.
Yep. Imagine 165.
I can't, dude. I would be literally.
165.
It turns 82 and I'm sweating like a whore in church on confession day.
No shit.
Anything hotter than that, and I'm like fucking sweating more than a fucking nickel fucking whore on.
I felt bad about complaining. Here I'm all thinking, wow, California has a drought. You know what? The Middle East has always had a drought. It's fucked up over there.
Sweating more
And
than
it's
a nickel whore on
165.
double down night. Shit.
They're like, we ain't got no water, and it's hot as fuck.
Damn, dude, I can't believe that. When the fuck did they get so ridiculous? I knew they were hot, but I mean, like,
And you know what? That's only the second hottest recorded temperature out there. The hottest was like 170 something.
that's fucking ridiculous. That is fucked up. Fuck that, and fuck everything that.
It's
is
like
surrounding
75.
that.
I'm like, perfect. 175.
You said Iran?
Yeah.
Iran's
Or
hottest.
try Middle East. In case I'm incorrect.
Yeah. We don't want to single anybody.
It was Iran, wasn't it? Yep. I think you would look up Iron Maiden.
Let's see. Middle East.
Iran hottest temperature. There you go. Click that one.
It's got a little hitch in its giddy up.
It's too bad your computer sucks balls.
159.
And not these balls who are
2005.
running for president.
Speaking of which,
Well, that's D's nuts.
D's
Oh,
nuts.
sorry. These nuts.
Lut Desert was the hottest during the 5 of the 7 years and had the highest temperature overall, 70.7 degrees Celsius, or 159.3 degrees Fahrenheit in 2005. What is the hottest place on Earth? Heat index in Iran hit staggering 163. That was on July 31st. 164, 159.
Don't you feel bad about bitching about anything now?
Nope.
I'm like, ooh, it's fucking 93 degrees. It's pretty stuffy in here. It's 165, motherfucker.
There's a heat dome
Fuck that place.
over the Middle East.
And people live there?
Yep.
You know what? My first mission, well, I guess you couldn't hike the fuck out of there. You would die of heat stroke.
Within the first 5 fucking seconds, I walked outside. This fat kid would not last as a fat kid up. No wonder everybody's all skinny and fucking
Hike at night.
emaciated out there.
Yep. No wonder they're pissed and fighting all the time.
You would think that it's never nighttime out there with the fucking, like sun beating down constantly like that.
They're like, it's 165 degrees. I need a reason to bomb someone to make me feel better.
You don't need a reason. You're just fucking looking to bomb somebody so when the fireball comes back, it cools you down. Shit. Fuck that noise. Ugh. I can't believe that shit. Iran City has one of world's hottest ever days. Feels like 67.8.
Celsius, probably.
I would hope that's the fucking case. Let's see here. What you got to say about that? 67.8 degrees. It just says Celsius. Okay. Temperature of 109 Fahrenheit. Jeez, that was Iran today on the 31st. Good Christ, that would be just sickeningly hot for me.
You don't love the summertime?
I hate the summertime.
I love the summertime.
That's because you're fucking skin and bones and always you're cold when it's like 75, 76 degrees.
You know what? If it was 75 every single day, I would be all right.
Is that the magic number for you?
That is. It would be awesome if it snowed at that temperature. That way I can go out and play in the snow and shit, and it's still 75 degrees.
Oh, man. Jesus Christ. 8 degrees. I'm saying
No, I don't think Jesus Christ would show up there. He's like, you know what? It's already hot enough for apocalypse here.
This is hell, everybody, right here.
We were going to do a second coming thing, but we decided to go ahead and postpone that because you guys are doing such a great job on your own.
I need a beer.
Yeah. I think you'll fuck yourselves up long before the second coming's even scheduled. I'm looking at my watch.
Oh, man. Yep, dude, that's fucking...
What do you think will happen first? The second coming or alien invasion?
I think the second coming will happen when Iran freezes over. Because then nobody's going to come up for the second coming on that shit if they're good. We're holding it to Iran, everybody.
The aliens are like, yeah, we flew 100,000 light years over here, but fuck that. Because you guys are
that would be funny if they landed in Iran.
Wouldn't it?
They're all,
never mind. We see what humanity's about. That's
later.
all we needed.
I'm going to go back to Mercury. It's fucking cooler over there.
Mercury. Could be worse. Could be Venus.
Could be Uranus.
Well, it's hotter on Venus than it is at Mercury.
Ain't nothing hot. No, I'm just kidding.
Ain't not, glad you didn't say that. Although, I mean, there's not a lot of ladies out there who would disagree with you. But.
Nice.
I'm all class, man. That's me. I can't help it.
All class when it comes to Uranus.
All class and some big ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, look, Spider-Man holding a fucking Razorback V. That's kind of cool.
I've seen cooler.
Yeah, I got nothing.
What's that mean?
But fucking... I've seen cooler. So,
Damn, can you believe it's almost only like a month away from being 4 years?
pretty crazy. 2 months, actually.
So, yeah, you're right. 2 months.
End of October.
Damn, we've been doing the show for so long.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. We've had so many bands on the show. Let's check the statistic relay again. See how we're holding.
Oh, we've added one.
Oh, nice. Loved by thousands, hated by millions. That's our credo.
We can't steal fucking MOD's credo. That was actually
that's an album title.
Yeah.
Not a credo.
Well, at that,
see, that's a philosophy.
That's a snapshot in time for them, dude. That's exactly what they were thinking.
Well, when you come out with a song like AIDS,
or Band X Enormity,
at the time when AIDS was actually killing people.
AIDS? Anal inflicted death sentence? No, that was MOD. Oh yeah.
In your face.
Guar was,
Damn.
let's see, I don't know, fucking an animal. I'm in love with a dead dog.
Rock and Roll Party Town.
Well, that's not all that offensive.
What? You don't think that's offensive? Unless you're...
Rock and Roll Party Town?
Yeah.
How's that offensive?
Well, it degrades women.
What? Every song degrades women from
Or,
Guar, though.
I was going to say, slap you around probably degrades
Slap
them
you
more.
around is a little more harsh to the female kind than Rock and Roll Party Town.
You know what? But though, slap you around is actually a love song. And I feel that guy's playing. He's just
I
trying to
thought
convey a
fucking
point.
an animal was a love song.
Oh, it is if you like fucking animals.
Yeah, well, to them it's a love
You like
song.
fucking animals? Is
I did not.
Are you coming out
Guar
saying
does.
you like fucking animals?
Nope.
You
Guar
just
did,
said
though.
that was your favorite song by them, didn't you?
I did not.
Well, you hinted at it.
But I hinted at it. No, I just said it was a love song.
Yep, a love song that you enjoy. Do you not enjoy that
Do
song?
you not enjoy that song?
No, I hate that song.
Oh, bullshit. You even like the radio edit.
What fucking song are we talking about? Let's not make this about me. We're talking about Stack the Record. Therapy 101.
I never got into that band.
Who?
Therapy.
Who?
Therapy.
They're not worthy enough for me to remember, so they must not have been that great. I only remember the best of the best.
They actually did a song for or with Ozzy.
There's some great local Ventura County bands, actually, that we're hoping to have.
Extinction Lord.
Yeah, Extinction Lord. We could set them up and have them come on the show. Great band. We got to see them with Green Jelly and Six Pack of Doom.
Kings of Carnage as well.
Kings of Carnage and some other great bands. You know, we just want to get the word out there. We love to do interviews for all bands. Really, that's what it's all about. It's about spreading the love.
Indeed.
Speaking of spreading love, let's get into some Pantera. Because it is Dimebag's birthday, let's get into some metal.
Get your bowl.
What's up, everybody? We are back live and loud right here on Metalocity. We're going to be kicking it. We still got another 40 minutes to go
Yeah, sure.
of pure metal.
Metal.
So, Amorphous, huh? That's a strange band. You like those guys?
I'm not too well versed on those guys, actually. Never got into them.
All their music is kind of different on each album, so I try to broaden my aspects and look at some bands that I've never listened to before or that are kind of obscure.
Got some Lemmy news.
Oh, yeah?
Motherfucker sing Ace of Spades over Overkill's music at the Glastonbury Festival, I believe. Says it was a mental block.
Well, he just came over and started singing Ace of Spades over
Overkill, yeah. Let's see.
He is getting old, so...
He and his bandmates followed Ace of Spades with Overkill, but Lemmy continued to sing Ace of Spades. Said it was a mental block. I've sung those songs so many times. First time I ever sung Ace of Spades to it, though. Man. That's got to be embarrassing for him. Speaking of which, he says he's, Motorhead's going to receive a Los Angeles City Council honor, as well as he was quoted as saying, "I'm not going to die broke." Isn't that how he's lived? I don't know what the quote really
They should have
is.
said, "I'm not going to die sober."
He's the only dude that I know of, probably besides Ozzy, that they said, if you stop doing amphetamines, you will die.
At that point in time, right?
Who knows now? I mean, he stopped drinking Jack Daniels and went to red wine.
Whoa.
Speaking of Daniels, Mr. Daniels and company. I mean, he's cut back on booze and cigarettes. He's down to a pack a week. Holy crap. Switched from Jack and Coke to vodka and orange. Well, there it is.
Oh, that's a real improvement.
Says, I like orange juice better.
He's
So
all-
Coca-Cola can fuck off.
He's like, I got to get my vitamins. Now I'm drinking vodka and OJ. Screwdrivers.
He has to walk with a stick because his legs are, quote, are fucked, end quote. But he added, apparently I'm still indestructible. Well, you're not indeteriorable, but
Life lessons with Lemmy.
part 1. Oh, look, there's a part 2 and 3. I'm surprised that's not like a 300. That motherfucker got kicked out of fucking Hawkwind for doing too many drugs.
Ouch.
Was it Hawkwind? Just Lemmy's first band, Hawkwind? Oh. So the legend goes he got LSD for Jimi Hendrix. Because, gonna find
Oh,
quality
so
drugs.
Lemmy's
you gotta go to Lemmy.
responsible for putting Jimi Hendrix on his downward spiral?
I wouldn't
know
say
you
putting
smoke
him
weed.
on. I wouldn't say putting him
Try
on
this
it. but
LSD. It's like
aiding,
weed.
maybe aiding or harboring. Not harboring. That's the wrong.
All the
word.
rockers are doing it. Don't you want to be cool?
Well, who was it that just recently said that they would rather chew on glass? It was Marty Friedman, right? Said he'd rather chew on glass than listen to fucking Jimi Hendrix.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty harsh statement.
I mean, I'm not the hugest Jimi Hendrix fan. I mean, like a song or three. But
He's got some good tunes.
he does?
Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah, like All Along the Watchtower. You know, the
Fire?
stuff. I don't know about that, but
Let's see. On my
he
guitar,
played
Gently
National
Weeps.
Anthem good. That was cool.
Foxy Lady. That's all right.
It's okay.
tune.
It was funny in Wayne's World.
Oh yeah. I was like, had to think about that for a second. Wayne, what the fuck? That's right, Garth. Damn you, Google. Just yeah, I'd rather chew glass than listen to Jimi Hendrix. Was his quote.
Well, that's why you're not in the band anymore.
You're not in a fucking band.
With attitudes like that.
Max Cavalera wants his life turned into a documentary.
Don't we all?
I think he'd be worthy of it though.
Why?
Nail Bomb? You didn't get into Nail Bomb?
No, I'm familiar.
I think it'd be interesting to fucking see Max Cavalera growing up in Brazil and shit. Different culture.
He's like, I was a kid. I went to school.
I played
fucked up,
guitar.
Started playing guitar. Started singing. The rest is like,
Oh. His autobiography.
of course.
My Bloody Roots, from Sepultura to Soulfly and beyond.
I hope it's hard to understand like his speech.
Oh shit, that's fucking funny. Did you see that one interview where they were like, "What do you think? What are your feelings on acorns?" And he's like, "What are acorns?" And he's like, "They're like."
Were they just fucking
he's
with
like,
him?
Yeah, he's like, "Do you eat them?" And he's like, "No, actually, they're not really supposed to be eaten." He's like, "The fuck acorns." It's pretty funny.
Well,
I don't
corn
know
you
if that
can't
was
eat?
like. I don't know if that was like. Well, it comes from Brazil, like I said.
Acorn? Is that like gay corn? Is that atypical?
From the planet.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh man, that's fucking hilarious.
That's why you have to listen to every show, because you would have got that joke.
Pissing off Lemmy Kilmister, throwing wine on Lemmy's head,
Who dared?
Lemmy chewing Gloria's ass,
What?
saying he wants to kick my ass, puking on Eddie Vedder. I could fucking
Who hasn't?
condone that. Those are fucking amazing stories, and you can't fabricate this shit. The Time made it, so it was a long process. The Time, hey, I didn't know Morris Day and The Time were involved in this. Yep.
He puked on Eddie Vedder.
That's fucking awesome.
You
Congrats
think,
to him, dude.
You think
for
he did
puking
that on
Eddie Vedder.
purpose? I mean, he could have puked on the floor, but instead he puked on him.
Well, maybe Eddie Vedder walked around the corner. I would like to think it was more of a malicious act, that he
Well,
was
it
just like,
seems
hey,
that
look,
way,
it's
huh?
Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam. And like projectile vomited to him.
Because I'm thinking, if I'm going to throw up, wouldn't it just be easier to double over and puke on the floor than it would be to aim it at somebody?
I guess it
unless
depends
you're-
on you fucking really didn't like his music or not.
Or how inebriated you really are.
Yo, look at that trash can. He's like, I'm Eddie Vedder, motherfucker.
I'm from such hits as Pearl Jam 10.
That was an album. I can't stand Pearl Jam. I know I'm probably going to lose fucking listeners for that one, but I can't stand that fucking band.
They're alright. I don't mind them. There's some songs I can tolerate and some songs I can't.
I would probably go out of my way to change the channel.
I'd rather listen to Pearl Jam than Jimi Hendrix.
I'd rather listen to. I was gonna say I'd rather listen to Jimi Hendrix than I would Pearl Jam. Oh, dude, I can't, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, name a band who's better than Pink Floyd. Well, that's easy, isn't it?
yeah, I could.
Pretty much any band.
I was like Slayer. Fucking. Are we talking from that era? Rush. Rush is a fucking kick-ass band.
For that era, you think Rush was bigger than Pink Floyd?
You didn't say bigger. You said better.
I said bigger.
Did you say bigger?
Yeah. Other than the Beatles, right? They shouldn't count because they're a given.
A bigger band than Pink Floyd at the. Well, I mean, like at the time of the release of The Wall.
Well, that was in the early 80s, right?
I'm not sure, dude.
I think it was.
Well,
Early 80s.
let's see here.
Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Look that shit up. When did Pink Floyd The Wall come out? We didn't even throw out the phone number. I was going to say...
Pink Floyd, The Wall, 82.
See? Damn. I was pretty much spot on with my early 80s thing. And John Lennon was still alive in '82, wasn't he? I think he was.
Good God, man.
So Beatles could have been relevant at that time. They would have been like their biggest
You know,
competition.
I don't think that would have been Beatles era though. Would 82? That was when they were going off on their solo careers, weren't they?
Yeah.
The
But still,
Beatles-
everything that like John Lennon did seemed to be, Beatles. Even though he was a solo shit, it's still Beatles.
Yeah, I would have to say that. Well, the years active, they were only active for 10 years.
What?
It says years active, 1960 to 1970.
Okay, I guess I was way off.
70 to present after the breakup. Yeah, the breakup, yeah. Okay, well, let's see here. John Lennon, I'm going to have to say he died in what, 80? I'm going to say he probably died in 82.
That seems about right. Somewhere around that time frame.
He died on the same day Dimebag did, December 8th. Oh, 1980.
Okay. I could see why Pink Floyd was blowing up better. There was no John Lennon around.
They're like, what, listen to the Vegan? I don't think so. Or the drummer?
Who, Ringo?
Yeah,
That guy is only good on...
4 drums.
I'm trying to think of something. I think he did like Reading Rainbow or something like that originally. Or
That's the only good Ringo Starr fucking era?
He narrated Thomas the Tank Engine, I think.
I think he guest episode on an episode of Coach, maybe.
I mean, I don't know any Ringo Phils are like, damn, this guy.
It's just like Ozzy. They were the first to be doing that type of shit. Or the first to be recognized doing that type of shit. Because y'all know what I mean.
Fuck him.
I'm not a huge Beatles fan anyway. That's just not my bag. Let's see, what else? I'm kind of disappointed in that Motley Crue story.
But not surprised, though, right?
Not really, no. But I'm just disappointed. Oh, nostalgia purposes, Eaten Back to Life, I believe, is the album that you mentioned earlier before we got on air. When we were talking about the most metal lyric.
Pretty much anything off that album.
Yeah, it was 25 years ago.
Whoa. You say it like a bad word.
Came out August 16th, 1990. Wow.
I remember when that was new.
I remember listening to it.
Yep.
When
I
it
was in
still
high
fairly
school.
new.
I was like, yeah, Cannibal Corpse. It was Cannibal Corpse and Ripping Corpse. I was like, which corpse do I want to listen to?
Which corpse do I want to just delve right into? How is Ripping Corpse, by the way?
And not as good as Cannibal Corpse.
Definitely not as 25 years worth of...
Nobody's saying, oh shit, Ripping Corpse, 25 years.
Let's see. They upped the ante with the graphic lyrics bands like Death and Carcass. Yeah. Carcass was around?
Carcass has been around forever.
Damn, son.
They were around before the Beatles.
It caught me for a second. I was like, what the fuck? That'd be funny to have a parody band called 6 Feet Utter. Yeah, I guess everybody's grouping in to do fucking 150 guitarists or 150 drummers, 100 guitarists doing something.
It kind of started with that tour.
Project 1000.
Yeah, they wanted to get Foo Fighters to play in Italy, right?
There's been a story about Dave Grohl almost every fucking day pulling like a fan or his doctor on stage to sing a song. And
He pulls his tax attorney up on.
Actually, he pulled his orthopedic surgeon up to fucking sing a White Stripes song. Pulled some other random dude up to pull Tom
It's great,
Sawyer.
because it's great for your career. You're like, yeah, Dave Grohl pulled me up on stage. That's why I'm the best plastic surgeon.
He just the other day, he sang to a grown-ass crying man.
Because he's fucking from planet.
Well, I guess
he's not
he
from
was
this
singing-
planet. That's all I'm going to say.
He's from a foreign planet.
Yeah.
But he was singing My Hero, and the dude was crying because he just buried his mom, and he was thinking about his mom when he was singing to it. Actually, I watched the video, He's like, I'm gonna sing this shit to you prison style. Yeah, it was kind of like that. He was doing an acoustic thing. But dude, that's pretty cool to be pulling up people on stage and shit. And just being like, hey dude, fucking...
You mean we're smoking dog shit, man?
At one point he said nobody knows the words to Tom Sawyer. He used all the words to Tom Sawyer.
I only know the words Tom Sawyer in the song Tom Sawyer. I'm like bobbing my head and all of a sudden, Tom Sawyer! Back to bobbing head.
Is that your karaoke go-to?
Fuck no.
Or is it Bodies?
You must mean the jukes box because I can't karaoke for shit.
The Jukenheimer?
He's a karaoke singing motherfucker. Me, I'm more of a stereo playing motherfucker.
That's funny. Oh, did you see that project that Banksy was doing?
Nope, but we're going to have to put that on hold because we're about to get back into some Dimebag birthday celebration with some Damage playing. Right now, we will be back. What's up, everybody? We are back live and loud right here on Metalocity. We still got another freaking 10 minutes to go on this crazy train.
10 cross-bearing minutes to go.
I'm going to play this one again. Followed by a...
Sure.
You mean we're smoking dog shit, man?
There's that one that I wanted to see, damn it. Yeah. So celebrating Dime's birthday, or would have been birthday.
Yep, I picked a couple sad songs for Metal Masters.
Oh yeah, is In This River one of them?
No.
It's dedicated to Dime.
Yep.
It's actually a pretty sappy tune.
I picked a couple sappy ass tunes.
Nice.
I did my best.
So what's your most anticipated album for next month?
I have no idea.
Five Finger, Maiden, Aerosmith, Amorphous, Ramming Speed, Uncle Acid, and the Deadbeats. That's a cool band name. Slayer, Hollywood Vampires. Shine Down Atreyu, Black Dahlia, Metal Allegiance. I think you said something about that earlier, didn't you?
Yeah. And Amorphous. That's kind of cool.
Huntress, Dead Letter Circus, Tesseract. Well, pretty good.
New Slayer album.
New Slayer album dropping on September 11th. Same day as God Hates Us All.
Mm-hmm.
This one's called Repentless.
By frontman Santa Claus.
Father Time. Yeah, he is looking a little bit grizzled.
He should shave that shit off.
Have you seen any of the members
He's probably
of Slayer?
like 100 years younger.
You've seen Gary Holt, right?
Oh yeah, they all sporting the beards.
They're
and
all
old
sporting
looking.
beards. I mean, look at fucking Bostov.
Yeah.
Looks like the Unabomber.
He does.
Needs a hood on.
If I saw him at the grocery store, I'd be like, who the fuck is this vagrant? Hand him $1.
Get away from me! You smell bad. He's like, I smell like Slayer.
With those cheap-ass sunglasses.
And he's already talking about if there's another Slayer album. If Gary Holt contributes music to the next Slayer album, it's going to be nothing but crushing.
He will.
I don't think there will be another Slayer
There
album.
will be.
I don't think there will be.
There'll be like 20 more, probably.
That'll be a little...
They're going to be the next Kiss.
That'll be a little tough to see.
They're a brand name. They're a name, dude. They're more than just a band now.
I would have to go see them just to mourn them in front of them. Like, you say you're not dead.
That's okay, as long as you're seeing them and giving them money. That's all they need. That's all they ask for.
If they put out 20 more fucking albums, the best I would do is try and win tickets off the radio. And by then, there probably won't be another fucking
They'd
thing
be
on
like,
the radio.
please, someone call in. We got tickets to give away. Nobody's calling.
They would just hand us tickets.
Right. Here's 5.
It'd be like Peter Frampton's fucking... They handed that shit out with fucking boxes of Tide back in the day. Everybody had that fucking album.
A Slayer ticket and $5. Free parking.
Oh, look, it's a VIP one.
Yeah.
Blow your nose on it and walk away.
Yeah, if it wasn't on a weekday.
Maybe if it was a downloadable thing.
Yeah. if I could go on a Friday or Saturday, but Slayer didn't accommodate my schedule, so I guess they didn't really want me at their show.
There was a Psycho Stick post back. We just listened to some Psycho Stick, and it reminded me of them playing their first ever UK tour just recently. And a fan bitched to him about it for not coming to their town. And he was like, I had to do it. And he posted up like a total full-on meme. It was like, oh, sorry for going on our first UK tour and not including your schedule.
I would have better accommodated you had I known. You should have called me. We could have worked this out.
Previous information.
Yep. So in a minute and a half we have left, we want to just say thank you to everybody who's listening. And you can check us out at Metalocity.net and koshermetal.com. Help support the cause. We got independent bands because that's what we're all about. So it's a good thing. We're going to be hitting up some shows, setting up some more interviews.
Indeed.
Who knows how it's going to work out, what format it'll be in.
But it'll be bitching nonetheless, right?
It'll be bitching nonetheless. No matter what we do,
hopefully.
It's going to be quasi-bitching.
It'll be probably, maybe, almost kind of cool.
I'll definitely maybe check it out. And you should definitely maybe check it out as well.
Why not, right?
So we're going to bring down the positive vibe that we have going by playing some Sad Sag. You know, did I say Sad Sack?
Yeah. Dude, there you go, back to the D's Nut story again.
You know what? We never really got a chance to really touch on that.
Hey, you know,
9% in the polls. I'm voting for D's Nuts.
He's growing in the polls.
Anybody who's anybody will be voting for D's Nuts.
You will get under the candidate D's Nuts.
That's right. I'm throwing D's Nuts all over the place because I think that
D's Nuts is going to be up in everybody's face.
Right.
Clinton's, Trump's, fucking whoever's.
D's Nuts enjoys tea bags.
He's a tea timer.
Let's get into some Metal Masters, starting off with some Testament.
There you go, buddy.
All right, everybody. You are listening to Metalocity. We are done for the night. We want to thank you all for listening. We had an awesome show. We hope you enjoyed listening. And we will be back next week because we are almost coming up on our 4-year anniversary.
That's true.
Of doing the show.
Live.
So we're going to be taking calls and we're going to be setting up some big interviews. So you're going to want to stick around for that. And we appreciate everybody who's tuning in.
That is true. We love you. We heart you.
In a completely normal way, but right.
Non-homo, of course.
That's funny. Stories come up at the end of the show. But anyway, check us out at Metalocity.net. Thanks to koshermetal.com, who always carries the show for us live. Make it possible for us to be on the airwaves.
To rock your fucking socks off.
All the local bands who submit their music that we get to play on a weekly basis. Keep that shit coming because we play it.
We do.
Getting the word out there. That's what it's all about.
Spreading the local sauce.
You see, metal isn't about just a music. It's about a lifestyle. And it's a lifestyle we live. That's why we do this show. Because
it's definitely a living. It's not a...
Well, it's not a living as in...
It's definitely it's a way of life, yeah. You fucking...
It is. And so this is a salute to all of our metal friends. And we will catch you next week right here. Same time, same bat channel.
Same bat channel, yeah. All right, then. Later.
And as always...
Oh, you fucker.
Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, that grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best.
Well, fuck it. We left the mic on last time, so we might as well just leave it on this time. How about some more drinks? Who's up for getting crazy?
Let's get childish.
Dancing girls?
Wow.
Always look on